Morning. It is early. I'm in front of a hockey arena. We got the Thrashmobile here, and it's time to review an album in the most oddest place possible. The parking lot of a hockey arena at 8:30 in the morning. You're going to tell by the title of the video already. We're reviewing Unleash the Archer's Abyss's album, which recently came out on August 21st, 2020. Now, there's been a lot of Unleash the Archers on the channel. 2 interviews with Brittany, and now this review. Oh, can't forget the music video review for the self-titled track off the album, Abyss.
Oh, they did. Oh, they already did.
This album had a lot of expectations going into it. Now, to be the follow-up 4 years later from their masterpiece known as Apex, it's kind of hard to live up to. Or was it? In this review, I'm going to break down each song, what I thought about it, and at the end, I'm going to give you my overall thoughts and opinions on the album. If you disagree with me, make sure to let me know in the comments down below, because your feedback is important to me.
As the day falls over into night.
To start off the album, you have track number 1. Very interesting interlude or intro songs, as a lot of concept albums tend to just have like a simple little program orchestrative section for power metal or even progressive metal. This band took a completely different direction by actually adding in lyrics to the song. Now, the song itself, I actually think is a great song to start the album off with. It starts you right in the mindset and gets you into the proper atmosphere for the story you're about to witness throughout the next 57 minutes of your time, which is well worth it to say. The almost 4-minute intro. It's definitely something different, but also something very unique and very much Unleash the Archers like. You don't expect much of it, and as my brother mentioned it, at first, before Brittany starts singing, you start thinking, is this Dream Theater? It's not, it's Unleash the Archers. Now, the best part about the song for me, the lyrics are great, I love everything, but I love the transition. As it fades out and fades into Abyss, it sounds just simply... What's the word I'm looking for, Mom? Smooth. It is a very smooth transition between both songs. It's really good. First single to be released from the album happens to be track number 2, the self-titled song, Abyss. Now, going in, everyone heard it multiple times. It came out in June, I want to say, or May, one of the two, and everyone was able to get familiarized with the song. I like to call it the Juggernaut song because everyone knew it. It was the most powerful song that we knew of before the album got released. It was a very solid song, told the story perfectly, transitioning from waking up from Apex and now entering into this new chapter of the Unleash the Archers kind of universe. It's a very solid song. The riffage is amazing. The drumming is phenomenal. This song cannot be stopped, I guess you can say. It is a very solid track from start to finish. I had to put my hair down for this one because now we're getting into more fast-paced, heavier, and unique songs. And it doesn't get more unique than track number 3, Through Stars. Through Stars is the one song definitely on the album that makes you go, is this a Dream Theater song? I assure you it's not, but you very much get that kind of feel from the song. It's very different for Unleash the Archers, and definitely something completely unique that's setting the album Abyss apart from Apex, because despite Apex being a very heavy and powerful album from start to finish, Abyss has already started off differently with their first 3 tracks, as it kind of transitioned from a unique interlude into a very powerful song to something a bit more progressive and melodic. I like Through Stars. I think it's a uniquely amazing song. It's definitely something I wasn't expecting from Unleash the Archers. Legacy is definitely inspired by Devin Townsend. If you disagree with me, I really think you should reconsider listening to the song a couple more times to truly understand what I mean by it's inspired by Devin Townsend. Starting off soft and subtle, and then moving into immediate blast beating. This song definitely is very much different from every song else. I know I'm saying different a lot because this entire album, each and every song, sounds completely different from the last. Like with Apex, it was like that, but it all was heavy. It all kind of had the same like kind of tuning in such a way where it just was one song after one song after one song after one song. Like they all sounded different, but you knew it was all part of the same album. This album has very much a different feel, very much a different sound, and this song is definitely a song that, with the title Legacy, you definitely can picture it being played over a immortalizing someone, or not the kind of words I was looking for. I mean, you know how sometimes they'll do video tributes of a recent like superstar, like an athlete, or even in the wrestling world, a wrestler. I can definitely see this song being played behind that as
A tribute.
a tribute. Yes. I am getting the most like, are you kidding me face from my mother right now. Legacy is definitely a great song. Track number 5, Return to Me. Definitely very heavy. Very good. It's very solid from start to finish. And yes, this song will definitely be played at your finest hour, if you couldn't tell by the chorus. Track number 6, Soulbound. Now, at first listens, I wasn't a huge fan about it, but the more I listened to it, the more I heard it, and after hearing the placing of it on the album, I fell in love with it. It's a very good song. It's very much reminiscent from the Apex album. It's heavy, it's very solid, very good, and the music video for it was phenomenal, very different, very beautifully filmed. Roderick, you killed it. You always killed it with the Unleash the Archers videos, and you killed it once again with Soulbound. We're now at the song with probably the greatest music video you will ever see for a song, Faster Than Light. Now, when the concept pictures came out where they were dressed in like track outfits and were going to run, you were very much skeptical, like, okay. And after seeing it be filmed and get done, you just love it. It is hilarious, it is something completely different, and the song itself is if you're a true diehard power metal fan, this is definitely a song you're going to absolutely love. It is fast from second 1 all the way down to the end. It is fast, it's hard hitting, it is everything you need to fulfill your power metal day. The track that is the longest from the entire album, The Wind That Shapes the Land. Now this song is very much beautiful. I love it. I think this is one of my personal favorites off of the album, but that's hard for me to say because there are so many other great songs. But this song, what I love about it the most is that it's very much similar to like that of a Stradivarius song. Stradivarius songs tend to have very different layers throughout the song, like a Fantasia or even a Destiny or Black Diamond. There are so many different layers that are within one song, and Unleash the Archers do it so phenomenally with this song that it just seems like, though it's something they haven't done before, it feels like they've been doing it since album number 1. It's a brilliant song that I definitely recommend. If you haven't heard it off of the album, you have to listen to it at least once. We're almost at the end of the album. We're now entering track number 9, Carry the Flame. Now, Carry the Flame is very much one of the shorter songs on the album, and it's very a different song, I want to say. It's very reminiscent of, I want to say, Earth and Ashes from Apex. Now, this song does, I'm pretty sure, involve guest vocal work from the same guy that did guest vocal work on that song, but this song itself is very much a lighter power metal song. It's I like it. I think it's solid, and it's just very different from the whole album. We have now reached the end of the Afterlife. Now this song is the perfect fitting to just not even close off this album, but to close off the entire story from Apex all the way to here. Afterlife is very much a uniquely brilliant song that is the perfect way to end such a hard-hitting battle story, all the way straight from the awakening, now entering into the afterlife. This song perfectly transitions out of the album and out of the story, with wondering that, is there going to be a third part to this story, or is this the true end of this phenomenal story that just ended? Where do we go from here? As the story has now ended, it's now time to officially give the overall review about Abyss. Now, going into it, it's been 4 years since Unleashed the Archers released a full length, and Apex, after releasing something like that, it's kind of going to be hard to follow up in any means necessary. Like, when you release what a lot of people are considering your masterpiece, it's kind of hard to follow that up. But Unleashed the Archers have not only done that, they've exceeded that expectation. Now, I can't say which one is better because it's very hard to say. Both albums are very much on the same level, but what Abyss has done over Apex is release their wider range of what they are able to do technically, progressively, melodically. They show a lot more of themselves and a lot more of their experience over the years of what they are able to do, not only as musicians but as a power metal band from Vancouver, British Columbia. This album very much stands itself alone from Apex, and like this meme, no, not the Doctor Strange meme, no, get rid of that, no, this SpongeBob meme, because they truly did release a second masterpiece in the span of 5 years. Now, I'm no genius, but I think that's very impressive, the fact that they were able to do that, and it didn't take, I don't know, 12 years like Tool to release Sphere Inoculum. Abyss is definitely an album you must listen to, and is potentially going to be an album of the year from multiple different sources. I give it a 10 out of 10, and if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments section down below. But I want to know why you disagree with me. Make sure to be very descriptive about it. And until next time, Thrashers, keep on thrashing.